Alrighty guys, so in this video we are going to be talking about or taking a look at the image converter tool. So let me get rid of our boy Phil here, and we are just going to drag in the image converter here. So the way the image converter works, it's pretty cool. It allows you to take an image and then it'll turn it into an object. So to start, it just has the search bar right here, so you can search Google for images. Alternatively, if you have images on your computer, you can just click here and it'll open it. We're going to use that goofy looking ice cream thing a little later. Or you can click here to open it. But let's search Google for an image. So let's just search for a dog. Alright, so you can see taking us to a dog silhouette, and let's just snag the first one of these here. Hopefully I don't get sued for stealing images, but I shouldn't have put them on Google Images then, doggone it. Alright, so I copied that, and I'm just going to come here, right click, and hit paste. And just like that, we now have an object of that dog's head, which is pretty cool because it allows you to make complex shapes like this without having to do all the modeling. You can just open up, an art program and create an image and then pop it in here and it'll create the object. I've done that for like simple gears and stuff. When I didn't want to go through the process of making it, I just sketched it out, threw it in here, and then turned it into an object that way. Alright. Let's take a look at some of the settings here though. The first one is invert, so that's just going to invert the colors. So if we wanted to turn this into a stencil, we would invert it, and there you go. Now we have it inverted. We've created a stencil, which is kind of cool. Here we have different ways to process the image. So this is going to make more sense in just a minute. So let's just move past that for right now. Height is going to adjust how tall your object is. And then here we have base. And the base has been a little bit glitchy for me, so I don't know if it's actually going to work. But as you can see, it'll just put a base under the object. As you can see, it seems to be a little glitchy right now because circle and outline don't seem to be working. Maybe that's a user error on my part. But now the rectangle doesn't work if I go to that. So I think it's a glitch right now, but when it is fixed, it's kind of cool just to be able to pop a base underneath your image. So let's come back up here and let's look at these processing modes, specifically the color one. So let's get rid of this. Let's drag in a new image converter here. Alright, there we are. And let's open up this ice cream. Don't judge me, I'm not an artist. I threw this together very fast. So with this ice cream, as you can see, it's got different colors in there. And if I come to this colors tab here, what this will allow me to do is select which colors I want to keep. So let's start by only keeping the brown part, the cone. So what I want to do is I want to take this slider and I'm just going to slide it down, and now all it's going to keep is the cone. Or let's say that I just wanted to keep this pink part right here. I could slide it up so it gets rid of that cone, and then slide this down until it gets rid of that purple top. Actually, I think I need to come this way. There we go. So now we're just keeping this pink layer, and we can also adjust it so it'll only keep that top layer, just like that. So the image converter tool, it's pretty cool. Intensity and transparency are just other processing modes. I'm not as familiar with them, but you can just play around with them with your various images and figure out kind of what they do. So that's the image converter tool. It's a pretty nifty little tool that allows you to create images from artwork and just kind of bypass having to do it with the primitives over here. So this was a short video, but I just wanted to take a second and talk about that. That's about it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.